Welcome back. It is your host, Arachnid Soul, playing a little bit of WWE 2K23 today. This is a submission match between the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko, and the man of 1,004 holds, Lionheart Chris Jericho, who's taken a little bit of time there to showboat. Bipasso. There we go. This thing started out a little bit rough, but we're going to get back on here. Submission match, like I said. Rope break is turned on. Not too far away. If I were someone else, I would have come off the top rope, but I don't think that's appropriate from Malenko. Come on, Chris. It's a very untechnical submission match, but if Jericho wants to take it out here, that's exactly what we have to do. And let's go for our first submission of the night. Hammerlock there. Let's hook the chin. And I do like on this game how you can kind of stay on these holds for a while. Single arm cravat chancery from Chris Jericho, who then decided that he was going to showboat a little bit after that snapmare. He actually hooked me that time. This would have been a good match even if this weren't a submission match, but figure you've got the elevated Boston Crab, the Pegasus Crab of Wild Pegasus Chris Benoit that Chris Jericho adopted in the States. You also have the Texas Cloverleaf. You think of the father, the great Malenko, a man who was so good that the Insane Clown Posse named an album after him. What is this? Jericho caught up awkwardly. And this is the kind of situation where you just kind of survey the damage. You see, where is he hurt? We're going to stay on him with the ground and pound. But really what we need to work on is his lower back and his legs. Step over toe hold now into a spinning toe hold. Shades of the world famous Funk Brothers, two men. The first brothers actually to both capture the richest prize in pro wrestling, the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. That spinning toe hold, one of the more feared moves over in Japan in the 1980s as well as the 1990s. I also think about that STF, the step over toe hold face lock of Masa, my hero, and your hero Chono, also known as the STF, the submission through fear. Chris Jericho here, the late vertical suplex, shades of the late great Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Boy, there's some hang time there. And shades of current great Bobby Lashley. Jericho was always one of my favorite wrestlers. I always thought of him as, when he was in WCW, a Shawn Michaels that I could actually cheer for. Because in WCW, I thought he has a lot of the same style, but there's not been a day in my life where I've ever been able to cheer for Shawn Michaels. Look at that. Little corkscrew action there, Misawa style. Kicked off. I think I should have been able to get that, but the game said no. Oh, that's the hard way suplex. Taz used to call that the hard way Tazplex, and Kenta Kobashi broke a couple of necks in Japan with that one. It's a half waist clutch, half Nelson suplex over the top. Very dangerous. And now Jericho looking to set up that Boston Crab that he's having so much success with in WCW during this time. Taking the mask of people like Juventud Guerrera with it. I believe he was one of the Canadians, along with Bret Hart, that took Mysterio's knee. Now we're going to go for a leg submission and see what we can get here. Looks like a basic Achilles lock. Did not bother to key the grip, but we're going to imagine that he did. Jericho looking to pick his man up. Inverted gourd buster. I don't believe that AA Arn Anderson ever did it quite like that, but Jericho looking to make some hay here tonight with it. Back elbow. Forward elbow. Nicely done by Malenko, who's happy to follow Chris Jericho to the outside. Yeah, I'm really surprised how much this thing has broken down. And this is what you want. Work on that leg. Work on that lower back. The referee at 4. This is the United States. We do have a 10 count. And I am happy to take a count-out win. Referee helped me there with that distraction. Wait a minute. Cloverleaf. Got him, coach. Didn't even have to step all the way over that time. As always, it has been your host, Arachnid Soul. Please do me a favor on the way out. Hit that thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. And subscribe if you have not. And I will catch you, my friend. Malenko gets the Duke. Later.